Hey guys, and you're in here with another episode of Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I believe this is episode 7 now. In the last episode, we beat the boss of Hoo Hoo Mountain, Drago Ho Ho, which was our only obstacle in getting our new item, the hammers. These useful items will let us defeat spiked enemies and break any rocks, and, well, some rocks at least, like this one, that are in our way. What are you gonna do now, Fawful? It was only a little diversion, but we're back on track. Can't stop the Mario Brothers. No one can. We're the heroes. We're supposed to win. It's written in the story. And I know Bowser tried to change this story, but he failed. For those of you who don't know, I'm making a reference to Paper Mario, where he's literally changing a story. With the hammer, you can now do a different thing with Water Mario. You can shoot water, and you can do it multiple times. That's the only Hammer Brothers action you can do at the moment, is that. Press L and R at the same time to revert to jump. For both brothers. Very useful technique later on in the game when you have, like, 3 moves per brother. That is how many moves you have, by the way. Now, this is a fun little mini-game that's coming up here at the Hoo Hoo Mountain descent. I believe you're actually required to play this mini-game to advance, so... Whoa there, Pods! It's been a Goomba's age since we had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellas. If you want to ride in them rusty old carts, I won't go a stopping you. But I'd advise watching out for trouble. Yep, no one knows where them rails lead. Still, I tell you something. You might be able to find jewels by jumping a bit in there. While you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh, mercy. There I go again. I'm always boring folks to tears with stuff like this. So tell me, boys, can I ride in the carts? Yes, I will. These look extremely dangerous. Luigi doesn't have a flashlight, only Mario does. Mario can see ahead of him perfectly fine, but you have to watch out for Luigi. A controls Mario's jumping, B controls Luigi, the D-pad controls the flashlight. Batteries recharge the flashlight. You'll want to grab everyone you see, especially if you come back to play this on later levels. Also try to grab gems. If you get gems, you'll pass the level, and later on, passing the level earns you a special kind of beam, known as a T-beam. There are, like, 4 different kinds of beans in this game. There are Woo beans, which are obtained from beating enemies. There are, Chuckle beans, which I will explain later. There are T or He beans, I can't exactly remember which one, which are obtained from playing mini-games. And there's one other kind of bean that it's been so long since I played this that I actually can't remember what that bean does, or where to get it from at least. Yay, we passed it. Clear! Actually made a victory sign when I did that. I'm such a dork. Well, howdy, again. Well, fellas, this spot marks the last stop on the long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. Now, he's right, it has. This is a long game. A lot longer than you'd think a handheld game should be, but it's fun all the way through. The game never really manages to get stale, it just stays fun. Track's end. Save state. Wait up! Forgot to mention one thing. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. Ready to learn? No. Ouch, try being polite, will ya? Ready to learn? No. Ouch, try being polite, will ya? Ready to learn? No. Ouch, try being polite, will ya? Ready to learn? Fine. And we'll explain it. In battle! So, to whack with a hammer, Mario uses the A button. Luigi uses the B button. Talking to do with justice, though. Let me explain by example. First, let's use some solo attacks using hammers. That ain't right. Wait a sec. Press the A button right here. Oh man, that's smart. But I'm a hammerhead, bro, so I'll be fine. No big deal. Press the button when the hammer shakes. When it shakes, you got it? And, old green guy there should press the B button when his hammer shakes. So, next we've got to learn how to defend with a hammer. Now, press and hold B. You release the button now. No, that's too long. You gotta release the button before the hammer starts to shake or the whole deal falls apart. Do it again, man. Press and hold B. You release the button now. Youch, that'll leave a mark. So anyway, you get the idea. Wanna try again? No. Okay, so to review, for hammer attacks, choose your hammer and wait till it shakes, then press the button. Bonk! Perfect hammer attack. For defense, hold it behind you and release it before it shakes. Bonk! Perfect hammer defense. Good luck and practice up. Did you get all that? You better have. You better look alive with those things. There are a lot of monsters that you jump won't do diddly to. You've gotta learn some new tricks if you want to get by them. I'm sure you guys will be able to take care of business. If you can't, you're gonna have to give us those hammers back. Anyway, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders! You nitwit! It's filled with suspense! Suspense! Oops. Well, excuse me, princess. I broke accent on purpose there because I had to say that. I'm sure everyone would have thought of that if I hadn't done it myself, so why not take all that effort off their shoulders? That was a really bad Brothers Block rally. I feel kind of ashamed of myself. I don't know why I'm exploring up here since you're not supposed to go here, but I feel like these statues are a pain. When you first play through, they always taunt you with your inability to be able to push them, since they always disappear when you look at them, just like normal ooze. And you spend a good portion of the game wondering, how on earth do I move those? Don't go up here, you'll have to take the cart ride again. Oh, it's fun, I don't quite feel like doing that. I can break the accent now. Hit an enemy with the hammer before battle. It won't damage them, it'll daze them. The only thing we can do right now is hammer them or use Mario's special attack. Splash Brothers. A. A. B. A. See, look how much more damage that does. It destroys spiked enemies. Wait for it to shake, then hammer. Wait for it to shake, then hammer. Lucky! Hammers are incredibly easy to do. Sometimes they're a lot easier to time than your jump is. But the thing about hammers is, just like in Paper Mario, a hammer won't affect a flying enemy. It'll miss every time. And unlike Paper Mario, there's no hammer throw attack to allow you to hit them. Ah. Yeah, if a spiked enemy hits you, you have a weird reaction animation where your body stretches out. It's really weird. I always like getting hammer counter kills because they're really satisfying. Hammers also behave like hammers in most RPGs in that the damage seems to go all over the place. I've never really figured out a pattern on how to make it stay the same. Ow. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 4, but it's only 4 on Luigi because he has lower attack power, which I'm going to boost this level because, frankly, I'd kind of like it. 3. Yes! Characters can be either a lot stronger or a lot weaker on different playthroughs of this game, depending on your luck with that. These guys were a serious pain for me when I first started playing. You see, if there are spiked enemies in battle, but the enemy in the field you jumped on wasn't spiked, you can still damage the spiked enemies. These guys are called swarms. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably some joke. Oh. Duh. Swanworms. Sharpies! Now that's just a terrible joke. That is. Bean-based enemies drop blue beams. I think I probably have more than I think I do, because I think I got a few from... Oh yeah, I have 8 because of all those beanies I've killed. There are those dig spots, which is what those are. I'm going to reveal that now. Tease you a little. All over the towns and stuff. And now... Welcome! Yes, welcome! To Bean Castle Town. Lovely place, isn't it? The town was attacked. The horror. Apparently this is the only store that's going to stay open. Yeah, and the guy up there, I was to think it's a guy. Might be a woman. Selling doesn't sell his or her wares, but I'm going to buy quite a few of these here. Because I really like having a lot of syrups on hand. We don't really need refreshing herbs yet. There are not really any enemies that'll poison you. Because refreshing herbs are pretty much full heals from Pokemon. Yeah, for some reason these big slabs of concrete run the way. This is a pretty funny scene coming up. Not the funniest, but it's pretty good. Halt! You there! Halt! You can't just waltz on in here. The town has just been attacked! Which means the castle could be attacked at any moment. Lady Lima has instructed us not to allow anyone to enter the castle. Anyone whatsoever. Having said that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and your motives. What? You are the world-famous Mario. What? And you are the legendary Luigi? Luigi who? Shh, I have no idea. If you are the Superstar Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it. Ha! That jump. No mistaking it. This guy is really Mario? Shh, I can't be certain. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and other guy have in this castle? Ah, ho-ho! Huh? Oh, I see! Gotcha! What do they want? No clue. I love this scene. Because of all that nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone. Peasley's Rose! Prince Peasley's Rose! Are you friends of the prince? Oh, yeah. Listen, I think maybe we ought to let these guys inside. Okay, take into account that Rose in your wacky story. We can allow you to enter. That was one wacky story. Woo! And we're going to end it off here. In the next episode, we're going to go talk to Queen Bean. See you guys then.